I'll just take it off, and we're gonna let him talk, and he'll probably actually stand up. I mean, he's just sitting. How can I move it up? My hands are real sweaty right now. You've never looked and see them.
No, it's not on.
You want to sing?
I'm the one who's going to be turning you on, sweetheart.
Oh, really? When is this going to happen? Is this afterwards?
Audio, that's all.
Just hang on to him for right now. Yeah, Kim and Cindy. Okay, go ahead and give it to him now. Tell him I've got one that they're going to have too. Tell him I won't sweat on it. No, they were supposed to get like 6. 8. Okay.
You ready? Okay, I'll turn you.
All right. She's going to turn me on, guys. Ho, ho, ho. Here we are again for the 13th year of the Atlanta Tuba Christmas, which is exactly half of the number of years this great tradition has been going on around the world. 26 years for Tuba Christmas around the world, and 13 years for here in Atlanta. And it's always so wonderful to be back here with all these fabulous people. The CNN people are always so gracious and helpful in setting this up. We'd like to thank them for allowing us to play here today. It's such a great location. And we'd also like to thank the World Congress Center for giving us a fabulous place to rehearse this morning. Well, we're going to start out today's concert with the great carol, "O Come All Ye Faithful," tubas. That's number 1 in the book. Ladies and gentlemen, the way we do this, the tubas will play it through one time, then the second time through, I need all the help I can get on singing. So I want to hear everybody singing with us. Ready, tubas? 1, 2. Okay, that was pretty good. Next carol, though, we need to have a little bit more help. Okay, we're going to do an easy one for you this time. This is my favorite carol. The main words you have to remember are fa la 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 la. Even I know all the words to this one. Tubas, I believe that's number, it's either 3 or 4 in your books. Okay. Now I really want to hear it on the second verse. I've always said in the past that any problems we had with the singing and early going were due to the fact that we didn't have a southerner up here leading it. Well, we don't have that excuse today. Okay, tubas, we ready? 4 beats. Keep the tempo moving. 1, 2, 3. Everybody, deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. La 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 la. Troy the ancient Yuletide carol. La 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 la. Merry Tuba Christmas. Okay, we're going to do another old familiar favorite here. God rest ye merry gentlemen. I can just sense that we're now starting to get into the Christmas spirit. I could hear you a lot more that time. Tubas, I believe that's number 5 in your book. 4, excuse me. I like having. Okay, I'll give you 3 beats. Melody and the low tubas here. Really bring it out, but keep the tempo going. 1, 2. Okay, everybody. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Y'all just don't know what true power is until you conduct 300 tubas and euphoniums and sousaphones all at once. Okay, let's get up number 5. Another familiar favorite for everybody, the first Noel. Tubies. Merry Tuba Christmas. What number is that one? What number is that? Okay, tubas, get up number 11 in your book. Okay, everybody, another beautiful carol for the ages that can only be truly appreciated after you've heard it played by 300 tubists. Silent Night. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Right now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to go ahead and introduce Santa's favorite elf. Anybody who's been to Tuba Christmas in years past will notice that we always get a cold snap the night before Tuba Christmas. And that's always so Santa's favorite elf can ride his sleigh into the CNN Center to treat us all to a wonderful program. I'd like to now introduce my friend, Mr. Harvey Phillips, the man who started this.
Thank you very much. I always take a moment in each of our Tuba Christmas concerts to remind the audience of why we do Tuba Christmas concerts. We're the only instruments, the tubas and euphoniums, who every year get together to pay public tribute to our predecessors, the great artists, the great teachers who've gone before us. And we do this through a great man named William Bell, my teacher, who was born on Christmas Day, 1902. And through him, we honor all the great teachers and artists of our instrument. Alec Wilder arranged the carols for that first Tuba Christmas 26 years ago, and he passed away on Christmas Eve, 1980. And so through Mr. Wilder, we pay grateful tribute to all the composers who've embraced our instruments with their solo and ensemble compositions. So it's a very serious endeavor for us, and we hope you enjoy our public Tuba Christmas concerts every year. Silent Night, the most beautiful carol of all, is our traditional carol for honoring our heritage. We hope each of you will take this opportunity to remember those who played special roles in your life, who gave you direction, who gave you your values, who gave you that comforting help when you needed it, and who can't be with you this Christmas. Let's all remember with gratitude those to whom we are so indebted as we play and sing Silent Night. Merry Tuba Christmas, everybody. You know, I think the reason Christmas is a special time for all children is because it started with the birth of a child. Now, while I was conducting and singing that beautiful carol, I observed a young red-headed gentleman who was singing every word. You want to come up here, son? Would you come up and see me? What's your name?
Jacob.
And what's your, are you his sister? Charlie?
Coley.
Tony. Now, I saw you singing Silent Night. Do you know the words? Would you like to sing it for us? Here's the microphone.
Silent
Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thank you so much. See, that's what Christmas is. It's beautiful children. Thank you for coming and singing for us today. Do you know Away in a Manger? You do? Oh. Can you just give me a few of the words?
Away on the manger, the children bed.
Okay, turn to number 25. I want you to sing to that audience. Here. You sing to those people. We'll give you an introduction, all right? We'll give you an intro. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Huh? She knows it too? Oh, that's great. Well, I want to thank you two guys for coming up and sharing yourself with us, all right? And we'll get some other songs, you know. When I was a youngster, just about his size, I lived in the Ozark of Missouri, and we would go to this little country church, and I would stand holding my mother's hand, and I would hear, Gloria. The ladies had such beautiful voices, and I'd like to revisit that experience by doing number 17, everybody. Angels we have heard on high. We're going to play it through for you, completely through. Then we're going to take it a second time. And when we get to the Gloria in Excelsis Deo, I want only the ladies to sing. The tubas and the euphoniums are going to stop. And we want to hear the ladies sing that. Gloria in Excelsis Deo. Let's see how it goes. Remember how we do it, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plain, and the mountains in reply, echoing that joyous refrain. Ladies. In excelsis Deo. Bravo! ladies. That's wonderful. That's just wonderful. And our ensemble has a message for everybody in the audience. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Number 23 in our books. Ready? 1, 2. That's important. You know, in each city, we have coordinators who pull everything together. And working closely with Turner Organization to prepare for the Atlanta Tuba Christmas is Don Strand. Donald Strand is one of the most important performers on his instrument in the world today. He's a great artist. He's a great organizer. He's a great promoter of his instrument and of those who play it. And I've asked Don if he would help me bring you a little message from Santa. Okay. Don will take charge. Just go right at it, Don. You know, Santa brings toys to good girls and boys. Well, he's done it for years. But who would have thought that old Santa's got a special wish of his own? Santa wants a tuba for Christmas. He knows playing tuba is fun. Yes, Santa wants a tuba for Christmas, but who's gonna give him one? Santa wants a tuba for Christmas, a bright, shiny tuba to play. Santa wants a tuba for Christmas. Oh, please, won't you send one his way? Well, Santa knows the tuba blows the jolliest sound you'll hear. What he hopes to see waiting under his tree is a tuba toot-toot when he's finished his route. Yes, Santa wants a tuba for Christmas. He never got a present before. Santa wants a tuba for Christmas. It's all that he's ever asked for. It's all that he's ever asked for. Yes, Santa got a stock tuba in his stocking this year. Oh, Don Strand, thank you, sir.
You know, Harvey, it looks to me like we actually have a Santa right here in the audience. Santa, how about stepping up here for a second? Now, we've heard rumors, Santa, that Santa wants a tuba for Christmas, and we'd like you to confirm that. Does Santa really want a tuba for Christmas?
Yeah, I'd like a HB2.
Does it have to be that kind?
I love the HB2s.
Well, Santa, we don't have an HB2 for you today, But we do have your own B&S 5-valve F tuba for you to take home and serenade Miss Claus with this year. So anyway, congratulations on your new instrument. How do you like that?
It's great. I'm going to Disney World now.
Thank you. Well, let me give you a clue for Christmas shopping. Don't you think every boy and girl deserves to have their own tuba? Wouldn't that be wonderful? Well, I just want to share with you, we have 172 cities throughout the world celebrating Tuba Christmas this season. And we're working on establishing scholarships for some of those incredible talents. You know, the great Stradivarius violin is a work of art in and of itself, but it can't make a sound until a human being picks it up and gives it voice. So it is with the brass instruments, and they're the most vocal of all instruments outside the human voice. You think about it. We go, oh, it's our vocal cord that vibrates. And when we blow into the tuba or the euphonium, it's our lip that vibrates. It's a part of our anatomy. It's not a string, it's not a reed. It's a part of our body that makes that sound. And of course, wind is so very important in playing any of these brass instruments, because before they're brass instruments, they are wind instruments. So we just wanted to share a little bit of that information with some of you who don't have a brass instrument in your family. Let's get going. Every child needs to have their own tuba. Don, why don't you take these folks through Jingle Bells? We'll both take them through it. We have any children that know Jingle Bells? Does she know Jingle Bells? You know Jingle Bells? Come up here. Come up here. You know, we went to no expense, great expense, I should say, to have a very special introduction written for Jingle Bells. It's a big, long Hollywood introduction. So we'll wait until they're finished, and then we're going to sing it, okay? Yeah. Make sure you know the words.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. On we go, all the way. The ring, the show is wide. Is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh.
Look out, here comes the band. We better get out of the way. The band is coming in. Hear the band? You say their name. Got a big smile. Drums. Here we go again.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Your name? Isn't she something? She says, Merry Christmas, everybody. She's a real showgirl. Come up here. I want to know your name and where you're from.
Nikki.
What's your last name?
Moat. Atlanta.
My goodness. Well, this might be a good time to share with the folks that we have the youngest in our group playing in our ensemble is a young man named Rick Waldrop, and he's from Seneca, South Carolina, came all that way to play with us, and he's 11 years old. Would you hold your instrument up and stand up? And on the other end of the scale, a gentleman who's with us every Atlanta Tuba Christmas, Mr. Frank Weirs, who plays in the Melbourne, Florida band. Mr. Weirs, 74 years young. Actually, I'll share a secret with you. He'll be 74 tomorrow. Is that right, Frank? Well, let's see what it looks like when tubas and euphoniums take a bow. Take a bow, everybody. Thank you. You know, we got together today for the first time ever, and we had one rehearsal to prepare an entire concert. Now, can you imagine doing that with any other instrument than the tuba and euphonium? The whole concert to just one rehearsal. And our age from 11 to 74, well, that's 63 years difference. Everything in between. Don't you think that's kind of neat? And usually, an 11-year-old only plays with a group of other 11-year-olds. But here we have this wonderful, talented young man, age 11, playing with people from the symphony, people from the colleges and universities who are serious about their instrument. It's a wonderful thing. Thank you, my dear, for coming up and sharing your stuff with us. Would one of you back there hold up the big bass tuba? The big bass tuba. Hold up your big bass tubas. Hold them over your head. We want to see them. See, there's a big bass tuba. Now hold up one of those euphoniums, if you would. See, it's half a tuba. It's just half a tuba. So we call it a tenor tuba. And our music is arranged like you would arrange for a male glee club. Tenor 1, tenor 2, bass 1, bass 2. It's a wonderful instrument, perhaps the most beautiful of all brass instruments, the euphonium, and it's truly a euphorious sound. Well, Don, since all these instruments end in a bell, you can see the bell shape at the end of every instrument. Let's show the folks what it sounds like when we do Carol of the Bells.
Number 28 in your books. One bar.
Well, I want to publicly express once more my admiration for Don Strand, a great friend and a great musician. We appreciate so much your coming for our concert because you know, without an audience, you can't have a concert. You can have a rehearsal, you can have a run-through, but you can't have a concert without an audience. And we would like to have you share your Christmas spirit with us in our last carol, because all good things must come to an end. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. And we invite you to sing that first and third verses with us after we play it down and you think of the words. Joy to the world. Everybody, joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. He rules the world in truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love. Merry Tuba Christmas, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you very much. Thank you, Don Strand.
Thank you, Harvey, for starting this great tradition.
Thank you very much.